Good morning, all. Welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind. Episode God knows what. So we don't keep track of things like that around here. Not whilst we're playing the game. Oh, nice start to the morning. Lie in, have a cup of tea, and relax. It's been very good. Yeah, he's got gold. I'm just here to sell things. We want to keep one silver dagger. We've got plenty of arrows. I didn't know if this was going to be something that would happen. These are worth quite a bit. How much does 10 go for? I didn't actually see how much each individual one was. Oh, he doesn't buy it. Buy my pillow, please. No, he didn't buy most of the stuff. He buys the Tanto and that's it. Which, there you go. Goodbye. I think we've wiped out every other trader here. The pawnbroker and that. Who's this? Outfitter. So this is going to be closed. I don't think we've actually been in here before, so let's see what they have to offer. Might be something of benefit to us, who knows? Short sword, arrows. Really just seemed to be a random mixture of stuff. When someone said outfitter, I thought it was mainly going to be clothes. Do you have any interest in some Dwemer coins? Maybe 10 of them? Yes, you do. So that's 228. And he's got 800, so about 35. So should we say 25 more? That should get us around about where we want to be. 800. That can't be bob on 800, can it? Let's go for it. And you don't appear to have anything else that I want. I forget you can do this. This is so good. I'm going to go this outlook because my mic is in the way otherwise. I know it's not the most efficient use of screen space for you guys, but it suits me, so tough. No, that'll be everything for you today. So we were going to go in. I just wanted to see if I could sell a few bits and bobs more, even though I think we were doing that right at the end of the last session. So first job is to go into the Fighters Guild and speak to the leader and give him his puzzle box that he so desperately wanted. I think he's down here, isn't he? It's this guy. Antibolus. Favour. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Just let me take this Dwemer puzzle box and then I'll tell you what Chaos wants to know about the sixth house. There we go. And about the Nervarine. By the way, the inscriptions on the box seem to be the directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. If you're interested, after you've delivered your report to Chaos, come back and maybe I'll have a key. I'll have a key you can take back to Arkenhand. Okay. I certainly do want to do that because I believe the dungeon should stay cleared and it's not a bad little side quest for us to be doing. Anything that's possible at the moment I think we should be doing. But we will take our information back to Chaos. He's this way. So I think we're officially crossing the line of no, he's not this way. This is possibly the most Morrowind I've ever played in a single game of it, so I don't know if that's worth celebrating or not. It certainly feels like I may have missed something else. Oh, there's more shops up here. Yeah, I did sort of half know that, I think. Yeah, because we robbed off the alchemist, didn't we? Who's around this corner. Some of these might have an interest in some of the things we have to sell. Alchemist. Fine clothier. Fancy. I'll have a pair of your fanciest trousers, please. I have no use for your fancy stuff. But you're a fancy person. Surely you want to buy a ruby. Okay, go away. We have nothing good for you. Settling into the old being highly distractible by everything. What were we doing? Oh, he's up here and then to the left, isn't he? So going the other way would have actually worked. Was he across the other side of town? I think this is it. Is it? It's been that long since we've been to him. Nope. Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you there. This is going to be a weird one because my fatigue's really low, so we're not going to be able to get many attacks in, but I do want to take it down because it's more experience, and plus he's caught on this building here, so it's not like it's not going to be much danger for ourselves. So for your viewing pleasure, I will take one of my cheap potions of fatigue, just so that you don't have to sit here and wait for ages. Oh no, this is worrying. Okay, we have some help at least. Oh, thank you. I really hope that doesn't hit a citizen. Oh, I pulled another one back as well. Cliff Racer. Renown as being some of the worst enemies in this game, according to the memes. Equip that. Use restoration at every possible moment. That makes sense. Don't actually need that health, but we do need the Magicka. It's sort of our get out of jail free card, that. In case anything goes wrong.
My time is precious, so
Speak, traveler.
I'm not having a good day of remembering where he is. I think it's this house here.
Speak, traveler.
Yes, we got it. Hello. Orders. Oh, I didn't actually ask him. Speed cut. So we'll pretend that we didn't just walk off like that and completely forget our quest. So we want Morrowind history, don't we? I won't bore you blathering about history, that's what Chaos is for, but if you're really interested, try On Morrowind, the Imperial Province by Era Manwë of Sunhold. I have an extra copy you can have. What an adventurer like you really needs is a sense of current events. Who hates who, where's trouble brewing? That's where opportunity lies for an outlander like you. Current events. The great houses hate each other. Theft, murder, assassination, secret raids, standard stuff. The temple is trying to kill off a rebellious faction called the Dissident Priests. Ashlander nomads raid each other, attacking traders and pilgrims. A secret court is killing off imperial citizens. All bad enough. The real problem, though, is the blight. Monsters and diseases. The natives say it comes from the Red Mountains. It's been a local problem for years, but it's got badly out of control. The Ashlanders believe a reborn Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the Outlander invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elfin nation. Nervar is a legendary hero and a saint of the temple, but the temple denies the prophecy and persecutes heretics who believe the Nervarine. Tell Chaos that Sean Graham Musgob would be a better person to ask about the natives' faith and superstitions. Sixth house. Yeah, this might actually be what we needed. House Dagoth is sixth house. The lost sixth house. In the First Age, House Dagoth betrayed the other great houses during the War of the First Council and was destroyed for their treason. I can answer any questions you have, but I'll also give you some notes to give to Chaos and recommend sixth house references he should read. Sixth house. Here's a cheap list of books, all of them. We'll tell you something about sixth house. Cool. Don't remember we do all the reading. We got notes. I want to have a nose of them myself. There we go. House Dagoth is an extinct great house. In the wake of the ancient Battle of Red Mountain, its leadership was revealed to have plotted treason and was discredited. Many of House Dagoth died defending the house, Those survivors who were faithful to the Great faithful to the Great Council were redistributed amongst the other houses. The temple says the ancient legendary evil belongs. Oh God, I'm not reading too good this morning. Legendary evil beings that dwell beneath the Red Mountain in the Dagotha region are the original leaders of this extinct house, sustained by some powerful evil sorceries. Other references. These books include references to the Sixth House. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. We're gonna have to go shopping, I imagine. Now, Dwemer key on specific lock. If he listed enough, he'd live. Oh, he does actually want. I was wondering if the check would be just to like the check in the code somewhere. There will be like check if player has done this to progress that quest further. And I was wondering if the check would be something as simple as like exited this conversation, and then could we just like re-enter and have a conversation again? Looks like they're sort of like she's gathered just to look at this guard stuck in the wall. What would games be without their jank? Some people really bemoan it, but I just see it as a moment of just something very funny happening, and you move on. Like Roach can get to some places in the Witcher series that are probably not ideal. I'm going to use your bed first. You had a disturbing dream. You can only recall one part. A tall figure with a golden mask led you amongst the dead as through a wedding celebration. You heard many voices, but no lips moved. You strained to breathe, but your chest didn't move. The tall figure spoke with each figure as he passed amongst them, laughing and joking as if they were alive, but they made no reply. You tried to cry out, but without breath, your tongue fluttered in vain. That was a good piece of writing. Very evocative. Orders. These are the notes from Hasper and Tobolis. Excellent. I trust you didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look them over in more detail later. Now I have some new orders for you. I've glanced at the notes. They cover the Sixth House admirably. Need to take this. We are back. I apologise for that, but sometimes you have to take a phone call, especially when it's regarding your flat. What were we talking about? Glance at the notes. They cover the Sixth House admirably, but not the Nervarine cult. Hop over to the Major's Guild. It's right next to the Balmoral Fighters Guild. Get Sean Grant Musgob to tell you what she knows about the Nervarine. She'll have a silly errand. So next job is to go to the Fighters Guild and the Major's Guild, I think. And talk to both of them and see what they have to offer us. I mean, I do want to continue doing the... where's the south wall? Is that down here? Yes, I think it is. I'm just going to go see if I can rob this key. I've leveled up twice since then, and I've got a bit in sneak, but I've also got a bit in agility, and agility is one of the key aspects that's was going to be troubling. So if we can, whilst we're moseying around Balmora, if we can get this quest looked at as well. This is the Council Club, sorry, not the South Wall. And it's this guy, isn't it? Yeah, see, we're unlikely to be able to sneak all the way down there either way. And I got rid of my invisibility potion from earlier, so that's a no-go. We can go to the actual house, because that's up in this direction anyway, so we'll pass through the guilds first, though. See what they have to say for themselves. I've just realised my bow's knackered. We should make sure we're all repaired up before we move forward, I think. I'm better off. I was just thinking, is there someone I can pay to do this? But I'm actually better off doing it myself. I don't think the outfits will have any. I think it'll be pawnbroker, trader, and armourer. Yeah, no. Sometimes I might look for what's it called to do it for me, but in this situation, we can level up the skill ourselves, which is going to be useful because I imagine we're going to have to be doing this quite often. So we'll start with a sword. I mean, this is a fun mechanic, isn't it? We're not even doing the sword right now. It started at the beginning. And we've used all our hammers. Do you have any more? Or was it a reset thing? Oh, that's me. What have I done? Oh, you can certainly buy my pillow off me. I'm just checking there's nothing in here that's of interest. It's definitely a better hammer. So I think that'll be, I'm right in saying that's everything from them. I feel like I am genuinely getting partially the experience that you get if you were to say go to town and you wanted to do some shopping, and it's just like, oh, I'll pop in there and I'll grab that, and on the way there it'd probably be good if I just pick this up. Is that better? Next level 4. No, it's not going to be better than that, but is that shield better? 4, 8, no. You'd think this guy would have some hammers for me. Apparently not. And I think this is the sword guy. Who, if I was owning a sword shop, I'd own a crap ton of hammers. They weigh 1 each though. That's ridiculous. Do you know what? I'm going to buy half your hammers. And then I'm going to get you to repair everything for me. I'd rather, because we've got limited hammers in the local area, I'd rather make use of his repair services and then level up in dungeons as and when I sort of need to do the repairs myself. But that should just have us set up to do any more adventuring that we want to do. Do you have a job for me? Oh, what? Oh yes, I'd forgotten. Here's a Dwemer key, made according to the instructions I found on the puzzle box you brought me. I've no idea what it's good for, but you take it back up to Arking Hand, maybe you'll find the lock it opens. Yeah, I was wondering if there was more information there. There's definitely a chest that I couldn't open inside Arking Hand, so perhaps it's that. But we'll get to the Mages Guild. I'm going to guess it's in the same layout as the Fighters Guild. Oh, this is pretty. They've definitely done a better layout.
You have something to say to me? Yes.
Khajiit has no words for you.
Okay, goodbye, Khajiit. I thought it would be down here, the person we needed. I thought it was going to be the same, but they've actually done the thing where they've differentiated the buildings, which I understand. Oh. Am I just completely missing the person I need? I suppose it's places like this where map markers become a touch more useful, so I can see the argument there.
What assistance do you need?
Ajira, Marianne. Specialization in the Balmora's Mages Guild. Graham Musgob. I mean, if you have some spells for me. I want a better heal spell. Nope. What do you have? Illusion, which I have taken, but oh, Alteration Shield, that's good. Levitator's Alteration, which is real good as well. Also, I was wondering if they had a security spell, an open spell. I mean, I am just going to buy Water Walking and Water Breathing. They just seem useful. I'm going to buy Levitate as well. Hell with it. I might not be able to use it now, but at least we've got it for later. We're pretty money rich at the moment. I'm not
Has no words.
I'm not here to rob off you. None of these are the people that I want.
My patience is limited.
I'm waiting.
Fashion members only. I do want to join the Mages Guild.
I really don't have time for this, so make it.
Speak, traveler.
Am I missing like a side room here? To the Google. Oh, there we go. Hiding. No, no interruptions. How many? Oh, you're one of Chaos's associates. That is a different matter. Chaos and I have a very satisfactory arrangement, and I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement if you'll complete a little errand for me. The errand is very simple. I need the skull of... I'm not going to question this, but the skull of Andoro. You'll find it in the Endoro ancestral tomb, but take care not to upset the natives. The Duma have some peculiar primitive prejudices against necromancy and take grave objection to unauthorized tomb visits. It's not when you get to the later games. In the Empire, necromancy is a legitimate discipline, though body and spirit are protected property and may not be used without permission of the owner. That's cool. Of course there's going to be like a legal system to control magic and mages. That makes a lot of sense. But in Morrowind, the Duma loathe necromancers and put them to death. That's absurd, of course, since the Duma summon their own dead to guard tombs and defend the family. Sacred necromancy is righteous, while philosophical necromancy is evil. It's a primitive superstition, that's all. Not a necromancer. I was wondering if you just go in here and there's just going to be some... Can I do that on oneself? It's not self, is it? Yeah, self is different. What spell's this? I wish it sort of had a level on it. 3 to 12 points for 1 second on self. I'm going to buy it. Is this going to be one of those games where the spell list is just going to get more and more and we're not going to be able to trim it? I have a feeling it is. But we will just moan about it in, 30, 40 sessions time when it becomes a real issue and not now. Where are we going to go though? I think I'm going to take, during this video, let's go and try and rob this guy.
Speak, traveler.
And perhaps we can either do Ark in Hand or this Ancestral Tomb. I can't remember the name of this guy. I don't think he's up here. I think that might be his building. This is the posh end of town, so we're in the right area. It's one of these, I think. Probably not the shop. Are these all... This is it, isn't it? No. Some of these houses are more fancy, though. Options, quest. Narano. Chandu certainly has the key. Alright, no, certainly has the key. Mana, that's what we want. Key upstairs secretly. Who has the key? Narano. I was just trying to see if we could find the location of the Narano Manor. There we go. Just whilst I'm here, we want to see if I'm leveled up enough to do this, so... probably worth waiting an hour for the fatigue. And so I'm not sure if it affects stealth or not.
I'll deal with you, thief.
I'll try a couple of times.
But much time.
No, we're good. I'm not going to force you through this too much more of this. I think that'll be a good place to stop because, and I think I'm going to go to Arkenhand next, but I'll cut out the travel in between the videos and then probably start up the next video outside Arkenhand, just so you can sort of see like what we need to find. I think it's going to be a chest in there. I don't foresee there being any trouble going up there, so it's just a bit more of an errandy thing to be doing. So I necessarily won't show it all on video, which I think is fair. So we want to go Siltstrider end of town, which is here. Cool. All right, my name's been Billy. If you have anything to say, write a comment. Subscribe if you want to see more, and like the video and all that. Shazam. The usuals, as I've been calling it. I don't know if that'll stick though. All right, goodbye.